Alright kids, today we're going to talk logic. We're going to talk Christianity, the Duggars, cults, IBLP, or whatever the hell. Let me start by saying that the United States was never founded on Christianity. Okay, this country was not founded, but invaded by insurgents, troublemakers, alcoholics, people who were booted out of their own country because they weren't wanted. Their government was fed up with them, so they kicked them out. The other half went and colonized Australia. And the genocide they committed when they came here. And Christianity as a whole is a very violent religion. If you look at the history of Christianity in general, how people were forced into conversion, tortured, genocide, convert or else, your religion is a violent religion. Okay? Forget about the Muslims, forget about the Buddhists, forget about whoever else for a while. We're talking about Christianity, a violent religion. Your Bible was written by celibate monks in Lindisfarne, England. Okay, this stuff was dictated to them by their priests and their government, because the government and the church wanted to work hand in hand to control people. What was that verse? Give unto God what's God's, give unto Caesar's what's Caesar's. You know, they wanted an equal partnership here, especially when they were making money off all this. You know, the churches are tax exempt. So that's what they did. They invented this Christianity religion. They went, invaded lands, tortured people, got rid of a lot of people, and it's sad that this happened. But at the same time, you know, a lot of that is forgotten, that history, and now it's all this right-wing hatred and everything else. You know, you got politics involved now and everything, and it's scary to think that a lot of these cults and churches are training these kids to get up into politics, to have a theocracy take over this country. Theocracy is very scary. You thought the Holocaust was bad? Think again. And this could backfire on you too. Let's say you piss off your neighbor, okay, and your neighbor wants to get rid of you. All they got to do is make something up. They turn it into whoever's running the show. Okay, they take you out back and they execute you or punish you however they see fit. Even though you didn't do nothing, but they're going to go by what your neighbor said to get rid of you or to have you punished. You see, this can backfire on you. For every action, there's a reaction, and these people don't understand. So, why do people join cults or go to church? They're weak. They're looking for answers. And it leads to them handing over their free will to their pastor or their cult leaders. And they want someone to tell them what to do, tell them how to live, because they had no parental guidance back then. They're looking for the way to fit in. They're looking for that mom and dad they never had. So they look up to these leaders as, you know, their parental figures. But in the meantime, your leaders are making money off of your misery. And the worst thing you can do is tell them your secrets. Don't ever tell them your secrets. Okay? I came from a Catholic background. We went to an Assembly of God, and I somehow got mixed up with apostolics. And I know how the whole thing works, the whole system, all the tricks. Especially when they're up there during the song service, running around the church, swinging from the chandeliers. That's a show. That's a put-on. Nothing supernatural is taking place. A lot of things are rehearsed. A lot of people are paid. And it's an act. It's a business. Christianity is big business. Tax-free business. And these pastors are making a lot of money. Okay? They know psychology. They know how to profile you. They know how to get into your head, pick your head, and everything else. If you want to watch Marjoe Gortner, his documentary movie Marjoe, and Darren Brown's Miracles for Sale. They'll explain how they perform these fake miracles. Especially when you got a bad back, they'll say, well, you're one leg shorter than the other, and they'll make you stretch out your feet. They'll jiggle your shoe to make it look like your leg grew or something. Yeah, it's the oldest trick in the book. And what pisses me off too is that they claim the family system's broken. The reason the family system's broken, it has to do with greed from corporations who have mom and dad working 2 or 3 jobs because to support their kids and everything, and later on they wind up being upset because, oh well, I got married and I had kids, now my life means nothing. That's why they get divorced. It's sad, it really is. You got to work 2 or 3 jobs just to survive in this country, but we're the Christians. Aren't we supposed to help our neighbor, help our brother out or whatever? Oh, no. That's what I don't like about that. Love your neighbor, help your neighbor, forget that. Now it's MAGA Jesus, and Jesus with the rifle. So, the Duggars, okay? Sorry, kids. Sorry you were born into that. Jim Bob obviously is a crook who runs his family like a business. Took all that money from his kids, and they tried to cover up what the oldest boy did. Wow. All that in the name of the show and in the name of money. Money's their god, and Gotthard, or whatever the hell his name is, that's his god too. Ask Gotthard how much he makes a year and what he does when those doors are closed and he goes home at night. I bet you he's not living a good life. They're all like that. All them pastors and cult leaders, they all got little secret lives, and these people don't want to know. They just don't want to know, and they just want to look at them as little gods. You want to know the secret to life? You want to know all the answers? You want to know I'll tell you the answers. Okay, life sucks. You got to step on people to get ahead in life, unfortunately. Shit happens. Okay? Has nothing to do with a god or a devil making things happen. If you go get in an accident, hey, shit happens. Okay? You fall down the steps. Shit happens. Nothing made it happen. Just shit happens. The weather outside gets bad. It had nothing to do with a god or a devil. Just things happen. There's logical explanations for everything, people. There's no supernatural occurrences. There's logical explanations. Why does my life suck? Well, your life sucks because you make it suck. Okay, instead of sitting there pondering on everything, go out and do something with your life. Go to a club, go to a bar, go out and socialize, go have fun. Yeah, fun, don't sit at home and, read your Bible. And what these cults do with their kids, they take away the televisions and the video games, and they make them watch their brothers and sisters and tell them, if you don't do this, you're going to hell, and we're going to pray for you to die. Yeah, it's true, people. This happens. Look at all these cults. There was one girl who would get tied to her sister if they were bad, and their dad was trying to find a husband for them. Do you want that? Do you want people controlling your life that much? Question authority. Question your cult leaders. Question your parents if they're doing things you find to be bad. And if they hit you, you call 911. Turn them in. Don't be afraid to turn these people in, okay? They're human. They're not gods. They're not immortal. They bleed like the rest of us. Don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid of these people. You have willpower. You have freedom. You have freedom of choice. Don't let anyone take that from you. And most of all, you got your pride, unless you choose to throw that away yourself. You got pride. And you got free will. Choose to live your life the way you want it, or throw it away. Let someone else control you. Let someone else tell you what to do, because I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy having someone else tell you what to do. You're not going to be happy in a cult. You're not going to be happy in a church. Your prayers aren't going to get answered, okay? You're not going to become a multi-millionaire or whatever they promise you. It's all bullshit. It's all a lie. It's all a lie, people. You want a good life, go out and get it. See something wrong, go out and fight. You oppose racism, sexism, and hatred, you fight it. You don't sit back and do nothing about it. Okay, and stop going to that book, that Bible, okay? Don't go back to that book, because it's not going to get you nowhere. Remember, you got pride, you got free will, and you got freedom. Don't throw it away. You want to be happy and successful, you got to do it yourself. You can't depend on anybody else for anything. Your pastor's not going to help you. Your cult leader's not going to help you. They're just going to control you. And if somebody hurts you in a way you feel uncomfortable with, tell somebody. You tell them. You tell them what happened to you. Don't be afraid to turn in the person who hurt you, because they're human. They're not immortal. They're human. And they're going to go down too. You need to get out, get out. You need to go hide, go hide. You're not going to hell. No devil's going to get you, or no voodoo. Okay, it's not going to happen. Don't believe it. Don't believe a damn word of it. Remember what I said, people. You got freedom, you got free will, and you got your pride. Don't throw it away. Okay?